how's it going? So I'm back with another 5 under the radar horrors. No particular order. It's a countdown, but not a countdown. You know, it's kind of like me just picking out 5 horror movies that are slightly under the radar. You know, not talked about too frequently. So I thought I'd start with Hatching. Don't know if anybody's seen this. It was out a couple of years ago, from the past couple of years anyway, and it's a Finnish film. So it's from Finland. The native language is Finnish, so it's a subtitle one. I don't think it has a dub. And it's an interesting one. Basically, this little girl finds an egg in the forest and she takes it home and starts like looking after it and basically incubates it under a quilt cover and stuff, and then it hatches and a bird-like creature comes out, and it's really odd. It's a very peculiar film, and it just shows the little girl trying to hide it from her parents, and the bird-like creature starts evolving into, well, let's say something very familiar. There's a look at the back. But yeah, Hatching, really good movie, definitely worth checking out. So if you haven't, you know, seen this one, do have a look at it. It's definitely a more under the radar one. Few people will know about it because it's one of the better sort of, you know, like sort of artsy horror films that have come out in the past couple of years. Check it out. So the next one I picked out is kind of like a sci-fi horror. I've not seen it for a few years, so I might be a little rusty on the narrative, but it's by Joe Bagos, who did VFW in recent years, and the film Bliss. Both very good movies. He also did one called The Mind's Eye, but I'll save that for another video. But there's a look at the cover, and basically these it's just like these alien creatures coming down to Earth and like infecting people, and they turn into these sort of alien zombies, and yeah, they've got to fight for survival. Like I said, I've not seen it for a very long time, but it's a really good one. There's a look on the back. Joe Bagos, pretty good director. I wasn't too keen on his I think it was called Christmas Bloody Christmas. That was on Shudder last year. I thought that was a bit disappointing, but I'm going to give it a go again in the festive season this year. But yeah, Almost Human's brilliant. So's The Mind's Eye, so, you know, they're both worth a look. But yeah, I thought I'd just feature Almost Human in this video. Next up is a brilliant little British slasher called the Barge People. Don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but I thought it was fairly good. You know, it's got some good special effects. The creatures look cool. It's about these people basically go on a night owl and then out. Sorry, not owl. They go on a night out and they go back to their barge where they're staying. You know, their canal boat. And these creatures show up and start, like, you know, trying to torture them and like fighting with them and trying to kill them basically and drag them back to their lair. It's got a few layers to it and whatnot. The story progresses as it goes along, but it's a good, you know, for a British one, it's really good, I thought. There's a look at the Barge People, really gruesome. It's got some good blood and guts in it and things like that. You know, it's not the best slasher film out there. It's kind of a slasher, but you know, I thought it was decent. It's definitely more under the radar one, so I thought I'd mention the Barge People. Okay, so I've got quite an unusual one here, and I'm not sure if a lot of you are going to have seen it, but it's a really fun one. It's called Father's Day. It's more of kind of like an exploitation, like homage, but it's got horror elements. You know, it's got a killer in there who's quite gruesome, this weird killer guy, and you know, it's got like some strange subjects in there, you know, traces of like incest as well with that guy, and that's his sister, and he kind of likes her and stuff. It's really weird. It's very strange, but it's a lot of fun. It's really goofy as well, but it's very violent. Yeah, I must say I did quite enjoy Father's Day. This is a German edition of the film, and it's also a newer Troma one, you know, from recent years. 2011 it says on the back of the cover. But yeah, really cool, like exploitation film, and they end up in hell at the end. You know, it's got some good special effects with the creatures. So, you know, if you've not seen Father's Day and you're up for something a little bit more, you know, not too serious, that's a little under the radar. It's worth a look. Strange one though. It's quite a caper, lots of different things going on, and it's really like, it's quite low budget, but it's got good special effects, and yeah, really quirky characters, very weird one. And I'm sure some of you have seen this one, but from the same, I think it's from the same, possibly same director as Father's Day, but it's the editor. It's a giallo homage, so it's like a kind of, you know, it's a bit of a quirky giallo. It's quite fun. It's a bit of a, it's kind of like a comedy giallo, but you know, there's lots of guts and gore in there. Some familiar faces in there, as you can see from the cast. At the top, Udo Kier's in there. You know, he's got a little role in the film, but yeah, it's a really good one. It's, you know, it's got a good story, good mystery. The characters are weird as hell. It's got a nice reveal in it. That's quite good. It's got some good gore. Yeah, a really good homage to the giallo genre. So do check out the editor. Let's have a look at the back. It is a German release, I think, so they've text will all be in German. Yeah, it's from the Alive Studios. But yeah, it's a really good sort of like Black Gloves Killer giallo homage. Yeah, I must highly recommend this one. I did enjoy it, and it warrants a rewatch from me too. I've not seen it since I first watched it years ago. I think there's a Screen Factory release of it as well, but there's the editor. That was 5 Under the Radar Horrors. Just thought I'd do a quick video because I've not done much content for the channel. You got any comments about these films, do let me know, and thank you for watching. Bye.